Once, there was a small town nestled by a river. In it lived an old man named Harold. Harold was known by everyone as a quiet soul who kept to himself. He had lived in the same house for over 50 years, a little cottage with ivy trailing up the walls. His garden, once bright with flowers, had begun to wilt and fade. Years ago, Harold had been a lively man, married to his high school sweetheart, Alice. Together, they shared dreams of traveling the world and raising children. They had one son, Thomas, who was the light of their lives. But one winter, Thomas caught a fever that no doctor could cure. He passed away, leaving Harold and Alice devastated. Alice fell into a deep sadness, and the loss of their son slowly tore them apart. Alice passed away a few years later, leaving Harold completely alone. Decades passed, and Harold's world grew smaller. He would spend hours sitting by the river, thinking of his lost family. One evening, as the sun was setting, Harold felt a chill. He thought he saw Alice and Thomas standing on the opposite shore, smiling. With tears in his eyes, he reached out, but they were gone. Harold returned home that night, feeling a strange sense of peace. The next morning, he was found sitting peacefully in his chair by the window. He had passed in his sleep, perhaps joining his family at last.